down memory lane with Roderick and Brent. It's never just a game. Golden moments shining like the cards we hold tight. Each one tells a story, every loss and every fight. So here's to the laughter, the moments we defend in the game of our lives. It's with Roderick and Brent.
Hold on. There we go. I made the microphone real weird. So let me know if it sounds good to you guys. When I hit that mute button, it went full mute. All right. Hopefully you guys are ready for a great one. Sounds good? Awesome. Ben, I love that. I love the profile picture. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. My name is Roderick Foster. We're here at Pastime Sports and Games. Live on WhatNot on this Saturday, February the 14th. You may notice I'm alone on Valentine's Day. I know what you guys are thinking. What's new? I just think it's really funny. That Brent was so adamant that he never gets sick. And he's sick again. Sucka. We got a great show for you guys today, though. We've got a lot of hunting to do. We've got some Black Diamond. We got some Ice. We got some SP Game Used. We got some Icons. It will be a great one. Happy Valentine's Day, Skippy. Wish you could be here, buddy. Once again, wish I could join you. I wish you guys could, too. Oh. Bend. I did not know that that's what that was. All right, guys, let's get started. We've got some SP Game Used, a 4-box mixer here right now. So let's go for it. I'm going to get the teams up. Skippy wants to be modded. I don't know. Should I mod Skippy? I should mod Skippy, just so he can see. He's not Brent. Don't lie. Don't lie to the people. You're just Skippy. Brent and Skippy are two different people. All right. Let's get this going. Start breaking. 25-26 SP Game Used. Start auction. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready for this? Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, that was absolutely not the right break window at first, but now it is. All right. There we go. Let's go, baby. We've got all the teams up and going. It's spot number 1 for 25-26 SP Game Used. You're looking for some Matthew Schaefer, some Demidov. You're looking for some Snugrud and Dalibor Dvorsky. What an Olympics he's having. Love watching Dalibor Dvorsky. He's a dog, and he's showing it on an international scale. Hat Daddy 88 getting a cheap spot right off the hop. And it's going to be Arizona. Okay. The Arizona/Utah team. So all the big teams are still on the board. You're looking for Minnesota, Chicago, San Jose, the Islanders, Montreal, Anaheim. Beckett Seneca does have cards in this. It would be nice to pull one of those. So we will see. We will see. SJ getting a spot as well. All right, SJ, who are you getting? Let's move this stuff a little bit closer. Make it more visible. So Brent, how does it feel being sick after you telling everyone on camera you don't get sick? You never get sick. I'm gonna rub it in a little bit because it's Valentine's Day and I'm alone and I'm bitter. All right, we got a spot going. You're fine. You just don't want to contaminate me. All right, that's fair. I appreciate that. The other people might get to me first, though. There are certain people. Sir, I'm not naming names. Huge Red Wing fan says he never gets sick. Leonidas getting the Calgary Flames. That's some Zane Perek. It's much harder to argue with you over typing. Well, yeah, because I get to set the narrative. I get to say everything. You you don't really get the platform. So I can say whatever I want. Like how you're not really sick, but because of the leaks of the photos that came out, you're in hiding. That's the truth. Holy Bend. Oh, is that what it was, Bend? All right, guys. We got all the big rookie teams still on board. Chicago, San Jose, Montreal, the Islanders, Toronto. Edmonton is a huge one in this. And Jalafo just grabbed a spot for cheap. Stealing the Buffalo Sabres. Living in the heart of America. Okay. Jalafo. Everyone that's jumped in, it's their first team. It's their first team. Okay, guys. This is going to be a very fun break. Remember, I'm not shaving my beard until we pull a Dominic Hasek auto. I want to pull one today. We don't have a lot of product that we can pull one in, but I want to. Magic Johnson is wow. Wow, Bend. Don't forget to sing Windy City for Chicago. I don't know how the tune goes. I just saw the lyrics. Winnipeg Jets, Jalafo. So you've got the Winnipeg Jets and the Buffalo Sabres. How are you feeling? I don't know, Bend. I really don't. Buffalo was mentioned at work and instantly saying that in your head. It's so addictive. It's so addictive. It's just always there anytime, especially when you hear the Buffalo Sabres. You think, Buffalo Sabres, living in a hot... All right, we're going to move on because I'm not seeing anything from Jalafo. Oh, is that so, Bend? Is that so? All right, guys. Who's going to get Montreal? Who's going to get New York Islanders? Who's going to get the Blackhawks? Who's going to get San Jose? All the big teams on the board still. O-Dog getting to Ottawa. I think that's O-Dog's first one, too. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All the big teams are still there. Your odds are significantly better than they were when we started this break. 26 teams left, 6 of them off the board. All the big ones are still there. Jump in while it's cheap, guys. It's not going to stay this way forever. Especially if the big teams keep holding themselves back. All the big ones are gone. Sorry, all the small ones are gone. All the big ones are still there. I guess Calgary, you could kind of argue. Oh, someone's in the gulag. Jocks 459. We'll let you sort that one out. And happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys. If anyone else is just chilling on Valentine's Day, what's up? Should be a fun break show that we got. Thank you guys for spending it with me. Otherwise, I'd be lonely. I'd be crying. Yeah, I'd be crying and sobbing and lonely and sobbing and crying and lonely and crying and sobbing. Jocks, let's go. Still waiting for you to push that one through. Hopefully you're able to. I know the banks are always getting grumpy with WhatNot. I'm not a baby. You're a baby. I'm at work, sucker. All right. All right. Hopefully you're feeling good enough to come in tomorrow, though, Brent. Because it is like one of those things. We bicker and fight all the time on screen. I miss him so much when he's not here. So much. All right, Jocks. We're going to move on. If you can push that one through within the next couple of spots, we'll still let you spin it. Otherwise, we'll just keep moving on. All right. Chicago on the board. Minnesota. Montreal on the board. Toronto on the board. The Islanders. The Blues on the board. San Jose on the board. Detroit and Anaheim on the board. There is so much to be had here. So much. Inane getting one. All right, Inane, who are you going to get? Toronto. That's a decent one. For cheap, too. Not too shabby. Toronto is definitely one of the nicer teams you can get in this one. I mean, I wouldn't disagree, Skippy. I would not disagree. With all the big teams on the board right now, too, it's tempting. Jalafo getting another spot. Who is Jalafo picking up? St. Louis. There you go. Dalibor Dvorsky, Jimmy Snuggerud. Is it going to flip with how good Dvorsky has been? Is he going to be the new top St. Louis rookie? Maybe. That is such a good team. Oh, Jocks, your payment went through. Do you want me to run that spot for you? See what you get? I think it's early enough in that we can do that for you. Hey, Bend. Drink one for me, buddy. Drink one for me. All right, Card Mule. Picking up Montreal for super cheap. Holy jumping. If the Islanders go for that, that's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. All right, not hearing from Jock still, so we're going to continue. Give him one more round to make that decision. All right, guys. Islanders still on board. San Jose, Edmonton, Anaheim, Chicago, Minnesota. Washington can be huge, too. There's a lot of big goodies that you can get in SP Game Used. B Coats jumping in. Picking up Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Very nice. Very nice. Get some ZVB. ZBOEM. We like for sure. Oh, Islanders are hiding though. Matthew Schaefer hunting. Lev Shunov hunting for Chicago, as well as tons of other things. San Jose, you got some big Celebrini stuff. Second year, of course, and then a lot of Michael Misa. Hat Daddy getting Pittsburgh. That's a nice one. Pittsburgh is definitely a nice one in this. I think that's your first... No, second spot. You also got Arizona. I think that's probably a keep, because Pittsburgh's pretty decent, but I'll let you make that decision if you want to trade those two in for a new spin or if you want to hold on to it. Arizona's not crazy, but Pittsburgh can be. So I think I would hold. But the Islanders, San Jose, Chicago, Anaheim, Edmonton, there's a lot of goodies still on the board. Not hearing anything, so we're just going to continue with it. Jocks, yes, your payment did go through. Would you like us to spin you a team? Who are the chasers? The big chasers that are left on the board. Matthew Schaefer is the biggest chaser. He's for the New York Islanders. San Jose has a bunch of Celebrini second-year stuff, as well as Michael Misa rookie stuff. Chicago. Oh, Islanders just went to Leonidas. There we go, buddy. There we go. And Jocks, let's see what you got here. Hoping for Chicago, Edmonton. Vancouver actually has a lot of Sedin stuff, which is very cool. And Tolopilo. Demidov patch auto just came out of SP Game Used. Nice. So yeah, you're looking for draft day marks, which can come for any team. You're looking for a lot of patch autographs, a lot of legends. Detroit has Zetterberg and Datsuk, as well as some pretty good rookies. But getting a chance at Zetterberg and Datsuk is very, very nice. All right, let's see who's going to get in the next spot here. I think I saw Skippe trying for one. But B Coats jumping ahead of him. Who is it going to be? The Detroit Red Wings. There we go. We were just hyping them up. Zetterberg and Datsuk is live in there. So B Coats, you got two good teams. You got Minnesota and Detroit. That's got to be a keep. I'm going to speak for you on your behalf. You're keeping. All right, run another spot. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Chicago's still on the board. San Jose still on the board. Chicago's good. Yep, there's Bedard stuff. You're really looking for any, like, obviously Bedard is a big one, but Lev Shunov is a huge rookie in this year. So you're looking for that stuff. What's the best beer? I don't like a lot of beer, so I would say probably Corona, because it doesn't feel too beer-like. Usually mix it with some tequila as well. Uh-oh, Hat Daddy. See if you can push that one through. Denmark 2, USA 1. Oh, man. Can you imagine? I saw that Swayman goal, though. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. That one was really... He looked so confused afterwards. So confused. Did you see it? Is that what you're reacting to? I know it was deflected, but I think he's still got to have it. My cough? What was my cough? I don't know. I coughed. It's very cold out right now. I feel fine. I feel fine. Okay. Hat Daddy, are you able to... Yep, there we go. Push it through. Let's go. Randomize a new team for you. Go Denmark. Yes, sir. Hat Daddy getting Colorado. That's actually a very, like, low-key, nice one to get in this. You've got Colorado, Pittsburgh, and Arizona. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Let me know if you want to trade or keep. I think that might be a keep. Colorado's a very dope one to get. A lot of legends, a lot of big vets you can get. Pittsburgh obviously is huge. Bend. All right, Hat Daddy, cool. Cool. Moving on, next spot. Next spot, let's see. Who is gonna get it? What's the best word? Nepenthe. I like that word. Kurt 69. Let's see what you get, buddy. Seattle. That's actually not a bad one in this. I'm going to run a team, and I'm going to grab some water. My throat is chilly. Yum. All right, just in time to see Kurt get Los Angeles. Oh no, you saw my thong. Dang it. That was supposed to be a big reveal for the end of the stream, and now it's ruined. Now I can't even show you guys my Valentine's Day thong. All right. Chicago's still on the board. San Jose's still on the board. Edmonton's still on the board. Ducks are very good. Seneca is the big rookie. There is some Carlson stuff. It would be Carlson third year, though. But yeah, Ducks are a very nice one to get. Oh, yeah? You did, now did you, Ben? Seneca only has draft day marks. Hey, that's all you need. That's all you need. All right, let's run another spot here. See who will get one of the big teams. There's a lot of huge teams on the board right now. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, Seneca doesn't have a lot of stuff in general. It's wild. I was hoping Braden Coots would have some stuff in this, but it looks like we'll have to wait a little bit for Braden Coots. JC Card Breaks getting Dallas. I think that's your first spot. I was fine until Brent pointed it out. Now I'm gonna hypochondriac myself. Alright. Don't do it, bro. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, man. Ah. Either that or there's hair in my teeth again. Chicago going to Miggy. Miggy getting the Blackhawks. Not too bad. Maybe I should just do like a full silent auction though. Like mime out the different teams that are left. See if you guys can guess. Do you know? All right, could you guys get any of those teams? All right. DeMarcus getting Columbus. No clam soup. No. None of that was clam soup. That was DeMarcus's first team. We're running another one. Only 12 teams to go. Of those 12, Edmonton, San Jose, the Rangers are big in this. Washington is huge. Nashville we've seen be massive. Lots of good to be had. Florida Florida going to Farmer. Florida does have the Stanley Cup Final net cords, which is really cool. But I think that's Farmer's most recent team anyway. So, most recent. First team. Obviously the most recent team. All right, Edmonton still on the board. San Jose still on the board. The two of the top possible teams you can get in this. Which is why you see Skippe making some bids. He knows. He knows how juiced it can be. All right, Derek 85 picking up Philly. Was that Derek's first team too? I think it might have been. Yeah, okay. Shoot. How does Sweden struggle with Italy and Finland just walked them down? Bro, this is actually becoming a really fun Olympics because some results are not what I've been expecting. And if Denmark beats the USA, but how can they beat the USA when they've got JT Miller and Trocheck? All right. Don Pag getting a spot. And it's the Rangers. Very, very good team in this. That's your first one again. Guys, this is the last chance for trades. A lot of new buyers. A lot of new buyers in this. So if you have a team that you want to trade back, this is your last chance to do so. Last chance for trades. All right, baby. Let's see. Farmer getting another spot. He's already got Florida. And now he's got New Jersey. So you have Florida and New Jersey. If you wanted to trade those for a new spin, you're able to do so. If not, trades go off the board. And we move on. You're keeping? All right, we're moving on. Oh, big time Braid. Big time. This Canada team, dude, seeing the names of the goal scorers for Team Canada was so... Oh, just Celebrini, McKinnon, McDavid, Crosby, those guys on a team together feels so surreal. And I love it. I'm so happy with Team Canada right now. All right, Don Pag getting a team. Anaheim, not bad. Seneca chance. They bring me happy tears. Dude, finally a team I cheer for can win. It's that's a rarity in hockey. I have to wait every 4 years for that. Oh, let's run the spot. I did that thing where it disappeared again. Skippy knows what I'm talking about. Oh, I can't wait. There's I'm gonna be watching so much of the Olympics on my days off. I'm so excited for that. All right, guys, Edmonton and San Jose are still on the board. I can't believe it, but they're there. They're hiding, they're waiting. Wait for Frankie to push that one through. You had the pleasure of an amazing 2023 run and 2018 run. 2023 and 2018. Oh, hold on. Let me try to figure out what team that would be for you. 2023 and 2018. That's Vegas then, right? You gotta, yeah, it's gotta be Vegas. Boom! Alright, I know it's obvious. I just thought about who won the cups in those years and who the runner-ups were. But, still proud. Still proud about that. I was trying this with my girlfriend earlier. And I went through and I tried to name every Stanley Cup winner I could. I couldn't do it in the order chronologically. But I could do it in reverse. It was weird. If you tell me like to go from 1960 to 2025, no shot I can do that. But going from 2025 back to 1960, for some reason I can. All right, Frankie, we might just have to move on because I don't think that one's going through. So you guys are gonna have another opportunity to get Edmonton or San Jose. Washington's actually really big in this one too. We're running it right now, Jers, so to get a spot, you just swipe down there. Remember to be careful when swiping. They can go up quickly. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is Canadian dollars. Right card mule? This is pretty good. Tampa Bay. All right, Tampa Bay. OMG Frankie, your payment went through. Would you like us to run that spot? I think because it did go through while that was going, we can do that for you. So you let me know, OMG Frankie, if you're comfortable with that. You do have slightly better odds now, so Edmonton and San Jose are still on the board. If not, we'll just move on. Hey, no worries, buddy. Here you go. Good luck. Let's see if the delayed payment pays off. Boom! There you go, buddy. There you go. There you go. Not too bad. Edmonton is still on the board. Easily one of the biggest teams in this entire thing. Yeah, delayed does seem to pay off more times than not. Definitely seems to pay off a little bit. There you go, buddy. Ah, Drake. All right, JC Card Breakers. Or JC Card Breaks. I added a second person to that. All right. Picking up Nashville. You know what? That's actually not bad. We were hitting Nashville like crazy on day one. On release date, it was crazy. And like guys that you wouldn't expect. Inserts that were extremely short printed. Very, very nice to get. The Four Nations turns out very good for Nashville. Four Nations cards in this are huge. That's why Edmonton is one of the big chase teams. You can get McDavid Four Nations stuff in here. And obviously he was a legend at it. All right, Carolina going to Lace Case at some Nikishin hunting. Guys, Vegas, Washington, and Edmonton left. Washington, anything Ovechkin is massive, especially in game used. Edmonton is huge in this, mostly because of the Four Nations stuff, but also just McDavid in general is always big. And then Vegas is Vegas. So you might want to dodge Vegas, but the other two would be great ones. Seen a net finals cord get pulled, but was Perry? We pulled one, and it was Barkov, which is crazy cool. Edmonton going to Frankie. Frankie, look at you, buddy, cleaning up. Maybe, Skip A, maybe. Yeah, we've got 4 breaks planned today, so we've got a lot of goodness to be had. It should be fun. Should be a nice, fun one. Now that Carlson's out for the season. Oh, is Carlson out for the season? Ay. I didn't know that. He's done. Shoot. Kevin Fiala, too. All right, Corey. Let's see what you're getting. Vegas. All right, you guys are bidding on Washington. If there's any Ovi fans, this would be a great time. 3-2 USA. There you go. They can't lose to Denmark. All right, who wants the Ovi chances? It's all about Ovi. And Ryan Leonard and Ethan Frank. There's actually some really good rookie potential in this. It's not all Ovi, but the big cards are Ovi. I wish they did, though. Yeah. Your boy Eichel with the goal. Dude, Eichel is so good. So underrated. Brody getting Washington. There you go, buddy. There you go. So we are going to get the teams and notes, and we are going to start breaking once I see 3 rips in the chat. All right, 3 rips, baby. Top 5 all-time Golden Knights. That's a good one to have there. There's a bunch of rips. There's a bunch of rips. Okay, guys, let's rip. Oops, don't want to finish the break quite yet. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Let's start ripping into some SP Game Used 2025, 2026. See what we can do. All right, good luck, everyone. Ooh, you got your eyes on the ice? Nice. It's going to be a big one, dude. It's got some special in it. Actually, a lot of our breaks have some special stuff. All right. Pack 1. SP Game Used. 25-26. I'll just put the boxes back here. There we go. All right. Let's get something Massivo. Feels girthy. Is that weird to say? Oh, there's some girthiness here. All right, we got Cicerelli to start. Dino. Behind him, we got Jake Gensel, Jiggity Jake. We've got Noah Osland. Colton Dock, 158 out of 299. Ooh, Rasmus Dahlin, 16 out of 100 Game Gear. I like that. That's a good-looking insert. We've got Jacob Skerrick, authentic rookie jersey. We've got a Dylan Larkin D-Boss, 4 Nations. That's going to Detroit. We've got an Oliver Moore rookie auto for Chicago. And Matthew Nyes for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Not too bad. All right. Yeah, that Dahlin's nice, dude. Dahlin is such a good player, too. He might actually be the most underrated person in the NHL now. Because he's one of the best defensemen in the NHL. He's top 5 for sure. Doesn't get treated like it, though. His stock can go even higher after the Olympics? Yeah, baby. And once Buffalo gets into the playoffs, for the first time in 1,000 years. They haven't been in the playoffs since Jesus was walking the earth. Crazy. All right, let's go. The Dahlin Llama. Yes, sir. Ooh. We got a Peter Forsberg on the front. I like that. Timmy Stu right behind him. Riley Duran. We got a Ville Ottavainen. We got a Ryan Leonard, 68 of 99, New Grooves. That's a nice card. We've got a Nico Mikkola, 4 Nations face-off. Global Series, Fabrics right there. Skylar Brindamore for the Hurricanes, or Bryler Skindamore, as Brent called him. I was laughing so hard Thursday night because of that. It was like 10 minutes after he talked about how he could name 99% of the NHL's names without screwing up. And then he goes Bryler Skindamore. What team is Brian on? Brian. Which Brian? Bryler Skindamore? Is that who we're talking about? It's the Hurricanes, if that's who you're asking. Oh, Bowen Byram. Let me see. Bowen Byram. Did we... I'm actually not sure. We didn't hit him in this. So... yeah, no. We'll see if we get one. It's not Bryler Skindamore, unfortunately. Let's see a Demi pop out. All right. Let's see it. Ooh. This one feels different to me. This one definitely feels a little different. Let's get something big. There's something special in this one. Oh, we need an honorary camera bump during the show. It will happen. It's not just a Brent thing. We got a thick card. Oh, it might be big. We got a Mark Recchi. Lane Hudson. Jimmy Snuggard. I'm actually just going to go from the back here. Seth Jarvis. You guys ready? Net card, you think? I don't know if it's that big. Shane Wright. But I don't know. We got a Ryan Suzuki. 125 out of 299. Tristan Lennox for the Islanders. Lucas Raymond, 4 Nations face-off. Ooh. Yo, Nico Hischier, 15 out of 15. That is a beauty for the New Jersey Devils. Wow. That is a very nice card for New Jersey. You wouldn't expect something like that, but that's a beauty. Their captain. And the final box of this one. I'm predicting a Lemieux. I don't know if he's in this. How do people price 1-1s? It's not the easiest to comp. You can either look at similar players 1-1s that have sold or previous years of the same player. So if you got like Sidney Crosby 1-1 out of SB Game Used 25-26, see if someone sold the 24-25 one. Really the only way to do it. For rookies, it's very hard. Oh. Is that one card? Is that one card? Or is that two cards? We got a net cord, baby. We got a net cord. Here we go. Okay. Alex Tuck. Robert Thomas. This could be huge, guys. The girth. Noah Osland. Nick Heeshin, 65 of 149. That's not bad. Someone's going to be very happy with this break. Svechnikov, 240 out of 299. Banner year of Jesper Bratt. Pavel Buchnevich for the St. Louis Blues, and this should be it. The Winter Classic. Yo! Buchnevich! Look at that. That's a beauty. Oh my goodness. For St. Louis, they killed it in this break. They killed it. All right. Well, that was break number 1. I'm going to put these cards away and we can move on to break number 2. But shout out and congratulations to everyone that was a part of this one. Let me close that window so it doesn't slow down the computer as the breaks go on. All right. Break number 2 coming. Okay, so break number 2. Oh. Ingrained Icons Black Diamond. That shouldn't be what it says. 1 second. Let me fix that real quick. Let me fix that before we start. Because that is not what that should say. So let's go and make break 2 all over again. Right? It's nice when you can catch it before you get started. Which isn't always the case. I think it should be over here. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. What's my top 5 Canuck players of all time? Ooh. That's a good question. Luongo, Henrik Sedin, Brock Besser, Kevin Bieksa. Oh man, Daniel Sedin. That's so tough. I think everyone I said is in there. Okay, so it is 25-26 SP game used and ingrained icons is what we're doing. 2 boxes ingrained icons, 2 boxes 25-26 SP game used. Here we go. I didn't see Bure. I never saw Bure growing up. I can't say guys that I never saw. So that's why I'm not going to say Bure. I'm not going to say Stan Smeel. I never saw them on the Canucks. Okay, so we are going to get started with this Ingrained Icons SP Game Used Mixer. So this only has 30 spots. I'll double check that that is correct here. Yep, so this one will have Florida, Seattle, and Vegas all combined. So let's get the teams left up here. Ice and Black Diamond will be next. The Ice and Black Diamond will be next after this break. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Spot 1. Spot 1. With ingrained icons, there are so many different possibilities for hits easily, St. Louis is a top 3 team in this. You might think that it's just going to be Edmonton, Montreal, Chicago, like that kind of level. No, St. Louis is huge. Not only do you have Dalibor Dvorsky, Jimmy Snuggerud rookies, you have Brendan Shanahan, Curtis Joseph, Chris Pronger, Brett Hull. It's loaded. It's loaded. And yes, if we get a Dominator, Dominic Hasek, I'll be able to shave my beard, which will be nice. St. Louis going first to Kurt. There you go, buddy. There you go. That's a top 3 team in this easily. So not too shabby. Let's move that to the forefront. Easily a top 3 team. We still have Montreal on the board. Minnesota on board. Chicago's huge. Edmonton is massive. Anaheim's really big. Your top Golden Knights, Marshy, Eichel, Flower, Pacioretty, Theodore Reeves. That's pretty good top 5. That's a pretty darn good top 5. I can't disagree with that. All right, Brody, getting the Philadelphia Flyers with ingrained icons. That is a massive one. They have a lot of potential in icons. Let's set a challenge for Brent. Let's do it. What should the challenge be? You loved Reeves when he was on the Knights. I feel like everyone loves Reeves when he's a part of their team. Except at the end with the Leafs. They kind of grew apart. Grew apart a little bit. Man, I don't know why I watched this. I watched an entire breakdown on the 2005 Ottawa Senators. There's so much that happened there. If you guys don't know the story of the 2005 Ottawa Senators, that's a team that had 5 future Hall of Famers on it. That were that close to being great. That close. It was a cool video. If anyone wants to know, it's Rob Talks Hockey on YouTube. Toronto! Boom, baby. That's a big one. That is a big one for sure. All of the legends that you can get on top of some Easton Cowan rookie potential. It's your first time? All right, so let me break down how it's going to work. Every Toronto Maple Leaf card that you get, or that we pull out of these boxes, you get. If you don't pull any, that's okay. We have rewards for people who don't get any cards. So it's skunk pack, so you'll get a pack in the mail. But if you get, let's say, a Lanny McDonald Future Watch Auto, which is a potential out of ingrained icons, then that is a massive card that would be going right to you. Nashville going to Corey. Why are you not at the expo? Because I got to run breaks, buddy. I got to run breaks. All right, Corey getting Nashville. That's not too bad in this. There's some big ones. There's some big ones for Nashville. Man, it feels weird not having football tomorrow. It always feels weird that first week after it ends. Life is always about paying bills. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? All right, guys, we still have some huge teams on the board. Montreal, the Islanders is massive. Edmonton is mega, mega massive. Has to pull a 1-1 or 1 out of 10 to not, or he has to, I don't know, I decide the punishment. We'll do it for him after the Dominic Hasek. I think we'll only do one at a time. He had the Lemieux hair. Carolina going to Kurt. That's pretty good. So you've got the St. Louis Blues and the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm assuming that's a double keep. Very good. But yeah, I think because Brent had to not shave his head until he pulled a Lemieux auto, we'll give him a break. Now, I'm not shaving my beard until I get someone a Dominic Hasek auto. And we're still just starting that. We're only 2 weeks in, almost 2 weeks in. Beard is still a little bit of a baby beard. It's starting to grow in. It's going to get real uncomfortable real soon for me. I think probably by Wednesday it will be at a very gross point for me. All right, Brody. Denmark scored again. Brody getting Calgary. That's some Zane Parekh and a lot of legends. That's actually not too bad. You do have 2 teams, though. You have Philly and Calgary. You could trade them in with a chance to get Edmonton, Montreal, the Islanders, Chicago. Or you can keep and we can move on. Let me know. Denmark makes it 4-3. No way. Brody's keeping. All right. Are you guys trolling? Did Denmark make it 4-3? Holy. Don't you guys have a store in Metro? We do. Oh, it's 4-3 USA. Got you. Got you. Well, they made it a competitive one. But yeah, we do have a store in Metrotown. It's down at the bottom floor near the TNT. B. Grasby. Getting Edmonton. There you go, buddy. Huge team. I'm not even going to ask if you're happy with that one. Very good. Swayman stock falling every goal. Dude, that's brutal. That is brutal. After you let in a goal like that, did that not remind you guys of like Tommy Salo at the 2002 Olympics? Do you remember that? I think it was 2002. Brutal. Absolutely brutal goal. For a goalie that has been having a decent year. Uh-oh. George getting a spot for real cheap with Montreal still on the board. And it's going to be Pittsburgh. Good job, George. All right, guys. A lot of huge teams are left. Montreal for Demidov and a bunch of legends. The Islanders for that dynasty team plus Matthew Schaefer. San Jose for Michael Misa. Detroit Red Wings, there's some Gordie Howe potential. There's so much in here. New York Rangers are a big one. Celebrini stock didn't go up yesterday from what I've seen. It should, though. It should just always go up. Came in store last night after you received your code and email to pick up, and no cards were ready last night. How long usually until they're ready? 2 business days. 2 business days typically. Sometimes they're just, I don't know. Usually we get it done pretty quick, but it does sometimes go up to 2 business days. Man, I hope they put Kachuk's head through the boards. Can't stand that clown. Which Kachuk? All right, Grasby, how are you feeling with your teams, buddy? I mean, oh, you're feeling great. You got the Oilers. The Jets are sneaky. Does it matter, LOL? Yeah, that's true. Could be either Kachuk, brother. Their podcast is interesting, though. I like listening to the sound bites on TikTok. Swayman stared down Miller. He's mad. Uh-oh. Are you telling me that JT Miller is not being a team guy on Team USA? What? I'm shocked. All right, Knight. Knight is getting the Islanders. That's some Matthew Schaefer potential, and for less than $30. Congrats, buddy. That's a big one. Guys, these teams are going cheap, and we have Montreal still on the board. Anaheim still on the board. Chicago still on the board. There's a ton here. A ton here. You've been listening to the podcast also, right? It's really interesting. They have some insights that, and they're still new to the podcasting world, but they're kind of finding their podcast voice, which is cool. Yeah, I like it. I think they have potential to get pretty funny once they're more used to it. B. Grasby getting Montreal for only $27. Y'all were sleeping. Y'all were sleeping on it. There we go, baby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Congrats on that. Yeah, they was sleeping. Who else will get a good, cheap team? There's a lot of big teams on the board still. LA's huge. Rangers is huge. Detroit is massive in this. Chicago is massive. Minnesota's pretty decent. Minnesota's pretty decent. JT Quitter gonna leave the village and head back home? He might. Corey, you've got Nashville. You've got Minnie. How are you feeling? Golden Knight players have been playing well this whole tournament. That's good. Pettersson had a hell of a game for the Canucks. For Sweden. Wish it was for the Canucks. That was cool. It's nice seeing what Pettersson can do when he's got competent people on his line. Holy, he looks lost out there sometimes with who should he pass to. Or will they actually ever be able to get the puck to me? There's no confidence or trust in his teammates, which, sometimes that goes both ways, but it's cool seeing him do well. All right, not hearing from Corey, so we're going to continue. We still have Detroit on the board. We've got New Jersey on the board. These Canucks line mates have a shooting percentage less than 4%. Yo! Really, it's less than 4%. Yikes. No wonder he looks like he's lost out there. What would you do? Who do you pass to? You gotta try to shoot yourself, but you don't always have the best chance. And if the defenders know that you're the only one that you really need to cover, yikes. Hey, if they can get Gavin McKenna this year, though. Brody getting the Los Angeles Kings. They are a sneaky good one. Yeah, McKenna would be great in Vancouver, dude. Perfect piece. I was playing NHL 26. I jumped in on franchise mode to draft McKenna. Forgot that because he's playing in college. He's not in the game. That sucks. Depth isn't as good as it used to be. Ooh, that's very true. Brody, how are you feeling? I know it's. I think Pettersson is proving right now at the Olympics it's definitely not his fault. When he has people that can play at his level, he does pretty good. He does pretty darn good. Rangers will win the draft and ruin him. Why are they so bad at player development, dude? They're brutal at it. Garbage Joe getting a cheap spot. Is it going to be Detroit, Chicago, or better? Washington, not bad. Garbage Joe. Lots of potential there for some OV stuff in SP game use. You blame Drury, always Drury. So weird. In whose life? In Ovi's life? No, I haven't heard about anyone having that issue. Oh, that's sad. Rangers will have McKenna and will not play in... Yeah. Something weird will happen if the Rangers win. Oh, EP40? Snafinski getting San Jose. Oh, I didn't know that PD's wife had an issue like that. That's really sad. Well, you know what? I'm really happy for him to be doing well at the Olympics then. Really happy. All right, guys, Detroit's still on the board. Chicago's still on the board. The Rangers still on the board. The Devils still on the board. Lots of high potential here. Lots of high potential. Jur is getting Arizona. How are you feeling with your teams, buddy? Jur or Jair? Let's see, who else do you have? You got Toronto, actually. You're probably doing pretty good. I wouldn't trade Toronto in this at all. Arizona is not great, but you'd also have to trade Toronto, and I wouldn't trade Toronto at all in this. FSV is Florida, Seattle, Vegas. So that is 3 teams because Florida doesn't do well in icons, and Vegas and Seattle aren't in icons. All right, you're keeping? Perfect. So yeah, not too bad. You could get Florida, Seattle, Vegas cards in SP Game Used, and then that spot looks pretty good. That includes Stanley Cup Final net cords. You know, Canucks fan, you can respect some of the players. Like Brock Besser, dude. One of the best human beings in the NHL. Having a down year professionally, but like he's such a fan favorite because of how good a guy he is. Bench Brawl getting Boston. That's some Bobby Orr potential. Not bad. Not bad at all. Besser and Demko loyalty to Vancouver is unmatched. Absolutely, dude. I love it. They really love the city. They love the fans. They love the charity work here. It's nice to see. And it makes sense. Those two were two of the only Canucks on the team now that remember what it was like to play with the Sedins. So maybe Sedins kind of rubbed off on them a bit. Teddy is also one I have so much respect for. Oh, heck yeah. And he's from here. Yuri as well. All right, Bench Brawl getting another one. Who is it going to be? The Ottawa Senators. How are you feeling, Bench Brawl? You've got Ottawa, Boston. I think those are your only 2 teams, but Boston's a pretty good one. Keep. You got it. Would you turn down a job for $100 an hour? People get mad that PD accepted $11.6 million contract. I would as well. Yeah, 100%. It's your first break, not sure really how it works, but you're excited? Oh, perfect. So yeah, this is, we do breaks a little differently than a lot of people on here, but basically, we do offer trade backs almost every break. So when you get 2 teams and you don't like either of them, you can put them back in and get a new spin. Bench Brawl, Detroit, let's go, baby. That's a huge one in this. That is a huge one. So because you have Arizona, I think that's a tradable team, but you also have Toronto, which means you'd have to trade both of those. I would not trade Toronto at all in this break. But if you got another spot and it ended up being like Dallas, I'd probably trade those in for a chance to get the New York Rangers, the New Jersey Devils, the Chicago Blackhawks, any of those teams that are a lot better. Or it could be a lot better. Because we don't know the cards that are coming out of this, any team can end up being the best team. Tampa Bay going to Corey. How are you feeling, Corey? And we also stop. Once there are only 8 teams left, we no longer offer trades. You'll follow? Hey, thanks for the follow, buddy. You're good? All right. Let's keep going then. Chicago is hiding. Very big one. Who do I have winning the cup? At the beginning of the year, I picked Colorado. They're still doing well, so I'm going to stick with it. Colorado. I think they've continuously made their team better after winning a cup. They look so good. Dallas looks good too. That's a good pick. Avs and Kings in the conference finals. That could be. I just predicted them to win the cup, and now you got them. What is the FSV? That is Florida, Seattle, and Vegas all combined into one team. All right. I'm assuming that's a keep because Colorado goes hard. Last chance for trades, guys. If you don't like one of your teams, get a spot here so you can trade back. If someone new jumps in and they don't want to trade, or if someone jumps in that doesn't want to trade, or someone new jumps in, trades are done. Exactly, yeah. There are some, like, for instance, Seattle and Vegas don't have any cards and icons, so it wouldn't be fair if you got one of those teams, so we combined them. Dallas going to bench brawl. That could be a trade. Dallas not the biggest team in this break. There's some pretty good ones left. Chicago being the biggest. All right, bench brawl. You've got Detroit, which is great. You've got Ottawa, which is tradable, and then Boston. So maybe Ottawa? Unless you predict a big Danny Heatley card to come out of Ingrained. Trade with Ottawa, you got it. All right, good luck, buddy. Good luck. That can't be. We're going to do that again. Arizona and Utah are together. Yes, they absolutely are. Bench brawl getting Anaheim. There you go. Let's pull you a draft day marks of Seneca. That could be big. Okay. Let's keep it going. Chicago is still hiding. Buffalo can be a really big one in this. Quack, quack. Quack, quack. The Rangers are a huge team in this. There's some big Gretzky potential with the Rangers. All right, Garbage Joe. Who are you getting? The Rangers! That's got to be a keep. Garbage Joe, that's got to be a keep. You've got the Rangers. You got the Capitals. Yeah, I wouldn't want to trade either of those teams. So I'm assuming you're keeping. That'll put trades off the board. And let's continue. Chicago still hiding. New Jersey out there. There's some really good teams left. Buffalo for some Dominator. No, Canada has not won a gold yet. To be fair, Canada's a lot better at the team sports, and a lot of the team sports are just going through like qualifiers and all of that. Or not qualifiers, you know what I mean. They're not near the time to worry about it. It's all round robin stuff. But Canada does really, really well at all those team-based sports. So we are sucking at curling, surprisingly. Yeah, that is surprising. Usually we do a little bit better, but I think you'll see some golds come to Canada soon. Stefanski getting Ottawa. Canada, France tomorrow. Canada, France tomorrow. That'll be fun. I can't wait to watch the Olympics on my days off. Tune out and enjoy it. Should be an easy win. I think so. But you never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Grasby getting the Blackhawks for cheap. There you go, buddy. International Binnington is a beast, dude. Big game Binnington. It's not just international. Big games, man. That kid. Holy, I call him a kid. He's my age. But he's unbelievable. Sad he's stuck on St. Louis because they have not been good for a while. The guy locks in, man. Doesn't look nervous. All right, here we go. DeMarcus getting the Buffalo Sabres. Living in the heart of America. Not too bad. Take him on the Knights for Hart. There you go. That would I would take him for Hart too. Logan Thompson played well too. I wonder if Kemper gets a start tomorrow. Might as well give all three a shot. Might as well. I think, yeah, give all three a shot. You probably just go with Binnington, though. But you got to let every one of them play. All right, Snafinski getting Dallas. Dallas Stars. Not too bad. All right. Let's go, let's go. 99% they will go with Binnington? Yeah. Florida, Seattle, Vegas is FSV. Florida, Seattle, Vegas. I thought that would make it more clear than just FLA and then also Seattle, Vegas once you hit it. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I should have figured a better way to put that. Hey, there it is. George getting Florida, Seattle, Vegas. Not too bad. Not too bad. New Jersey still on the board. New Jersey still on the board. Yep, you get all three. You get all three in one. Not too bad. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Brent's feeling sick. All right, Brody getting the Columbus Blue Jackets. All right. Two teams left, New Jersey and Vancouver. Vancouver is actually really fun in this. A lot of Sedins in both products. And then New Jersey, you're looking for some big-time legends. He probably tried a salad. That's what it was. Salad got him, man. The salad took him out. He should have stuck with it. Yeah, Liquor Mackey draft day marks would be sick. Connors cards. Getting New Jersey. All right, you guys are bidding on the Vancouver Canucks now. Good luck, guys. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Let's see who gets Vancouver. And then we can start ripping. Snafinski getting it. All right. Snafinski getting the Vancouver Canucks. I'm going to put... Buium is Minnesota in this product. It was before the trade that they made all the cards. Alrighty. Here we go. Alright. Putting it in the notes. Let's see rips in the chat, baby, and we can start ripping. 3 rips and we go. Three rips and we go. There's one. There we go. All right, let's get at it. We are gonna mix it up a little bit. Boom, boom. All right, starting with some SP game used. Good call. I probably should remove that team board. There we go. That's better. That's better. Pack 1 SP game used. Four Nation stuff goes to the NHL team. Yes. Yes, it does. But there is a little caveat. Oh, we got something interesting here. Let's say we pull a Brad Marchand. He was playing on the Bruins, I believe, while he was at the Four Nations tournament. But in this set, he is Florida. So it would actually go to the Florida Panthers. So whatever team they are on the regular checklist, that is the team they'll go to. So if they have a base card of one team, that will be the team. Hopefully that makes sense. Mika Zibanejad. JT Comfer. Yeah, that's our thick one's right after. Okay. We got a Jacob Quillen. We're going to go from behind now. We've got a Nick Schmaltz. He's a dog. We've got a, Kevin Hayes. Jersey auto. I wonder what this thick card is then if it's not an auto. We got a Marco Rossi for Minnesota. Ooh, banner year, Sam Reinhart. What is this thick card? 18 of 25. Wow, look at that. Premium Seth Jarvis material. We like Carolina. There you go, Carolina. Not too shabby. Then our autograph was the Kevin Hayes. Also not bad. Seth Jarvis is so good, dude. He's unbelievable. All right, Icons, one of the best products that they have out there. Huge potential. Let's get a Dominic Hasek auto. Why not? Let me shave my beard. It's Valentine's Day anyway. Where's the taller breaker? He's dead. Brodeur would be nice. All right, let's go. Get the decoy out of the way. We're starting with Marcel Dion. Skippe loves those jerseys. We got a Frank Mahovlich. We got a Jean Rattel, 21 out of 75. Not too bad. Never seen an Icons opening? Dude, it's a fun set. Yo, no way. The final team to go, and look at that. Todd Bertuzzi. Dude, that's a crazy card. Then we got Tommy Albelin. And our final one. It's a Cuts of Class. These are my favorite thick cards in this. Yo, Doug Gilmour, 20 out of 49. Let's go, baby. That's a piece of his stick right there. Game used. Doug Gilmour. Toronto. This was a decent box. Look at that. That's a banger for sure. Dude, this Todd Bertuzzi is actually so dope, though. I know, but I hear what you guys are saying before you even say it. I still think it's a cool card. And he was so fun to watch. That West Coast Express was such a good line, man. Such a good line. It's Todd's family member. That's right, guys. I am Rod Bertuzzi. Rod Bertuzzi. You guys figured it out, damn it. All right, more game used. Yeah, it's a hit on more. Piece of stick, never seen that. New. Oh, Jer, that's yours, right? You had Toronto. Dude, big hit for you. That's one of the cool things about Ingrained is it's all like wood themed. That is one of the hits you're looking for. Ah, congrats, buddy. That's some first time luck. Easily the biggest hit so far that we've seen. Oh. Whoa. This is the same case. You don't think there's another. There might be another net cord. Yo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think we got another net cord. We're going to go from the back. We got a Luke Hughes. Yo, another one? This is a good break, man. We got an Andrei Svechnikov. Dylan Strome. Number 3 out of 149, Evan Bouchard. One off the jersey number. Ryan Suzuki, 157 out of 299. Elias Lindholm, Four Nations face-off. Pavel Bushnevich, this could be another net cord for him. Let's see who it is, guys. Good luck. It's Four Nations. Oh, come on, big name. Big name. Yo, 16? Yo, it's Barkov, baby! For Suomi, Finland. Look at that! Wow! Barkov. That is a beauty. Dude, these net cords are something. 2 net cords, same case. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. Icons time. Oh, actually, you know what's funny? Brett, this was the box where when I picked it up, I went, this box feels heavy. And I put it behind the shelf. That was this box. All right, here we go. Ingrained Icons, final one of this break. Y'all gotta trust me when I say I have a hunch, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right. It's been a good one so far. Let's keep it going. Let's get another legendary pull. Starting off strong with Ron Hextall. Let's get rid of the decoy. Ron Hextall. We've got Paul Coffey. We got Gary Roberts, 142 out of 199. I have a really good feeling about this box. I don't know why. Patrick Lalime for Ottawa. What a fun autograph. His autograph is like his helmet. It's just fun with Patrick Lalime. I always liked him. He was cool. Craig Wallinen. And what is this? Yo. Oh my God. No way. Yo! Ty Domi, rough cuts to 10. Yo! What is this? Tough guys? This is amazing. 4 out of 10. This is going to Toronto. Dude. That's stick. That's wood stick too. That's amazing. Beginners look big time, man. You just hit 2 masterpiece cards. Yo! Everyone shout out. Thank you for jumping in for your first break with us. I'm glad you did well. This is huge. I hope you guys give them a warm welcoming. And for the record, if people hate you a little bit, you kind of want that. That means you did well. Wow. Look at that. This was his first break. That's right. His first break. That's awesome. All right, guys, that was break number 2. I love this Lalime. That is such a cool card. He has a fun on. Everything about Lalime was so fun. Never feel bad about what you get and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Exactly, man. You don't need to tip me $1. We're good. We're Gucci. All right. Let me put these cards away and we'll move on to break 3. Holy moly, holy jumping. Doodle time, poodle time. Let's get our skadoodle time. This was a good one. All right. Aw, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, but I thank you very much. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Thank you, dude. I'm glad you're doing well for your first break. Now we got a fun one. Guys, this one of my favorite breaks to do. We're hunting exquisite cards. So what that means is we're going to be opening 3 boxes of ice, 1 box of 25, 26, one of the best years for Black Diamond. So, and I actually did pick this one out specifically because it's $9.99, and that felt very lucky. So I'm blessing this box. I think there's going to be something big here. We're hunting exquisite cards. We could get exquisite patch autographs, low-numbered cards, frozen and ice cards. We've got 23, 24 hunting Bedard, Logan Cooley, Leo Carlson, Jet Greaves, Adam Fantilli. We've got 24, 25. There's a little guy called Macklin Celebrini. Why don't you look him up sometime? He's pretty good. As well as Lane Hudson, Michkov, and others. And then 22, 23. How many breakout players from this season? Uri Slavkovsky, Wyatt Johnson, Matt Boldy. It's going to be a huge break. Skip A wants a spot in this one. Better do it early, man, because I think that the early birds are going to get the worms. and it's only going to go up. So if you guys want a cheap spot, now is the time to do it. We're going to get this going. Get your bids on. Who's this Celebrini guy? He's a pretty good player. Just putting it out there. Maybe give him a Google. Google him up. You think getting a PWHL hobby box would be a good idea? Dude, those are very popular. We've only ever opened one up here, but those are popular. I would say it's probably a good idea with the Olympics, exactly. And yes, this is a 4-box break, all hobby, with Black Diamond being kind of the crown jewel. MCL getting a cheap spot to begin with, and it's the Winnipeg Jets. Okay. Winnipeg Jets going off the board quick. Maybe not the team you were looking for, but not a bad team. Definitely not a atrocious one. Skip A is trying to get a spot. Let's see. Let's see who can get the next one. Montreal on the board, San Jose, Edmonton, Chicago. All the big teams are here. Minnesota's massive in this one. Dallas is massive in this one. Edmonton, Anaheim. There's so much to be had here. Oh, it's 5-3 USA now? MC Yella getting another cheap spot. So you got the Jets, and your second team is Los Angeles. Not bad, but how are you feeling? We do offer trade backs, so if you don't like those teams, you absolutely can trade them. Yeah, that's a trade. I figured as much when I saw them, but here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Boston Bruins. Okay. Well, with some Black Diamond, maybe that's some Bobby Orr. Maybe that's some Bobby Orr. All right, let's see who can get San Jose. Who can get Montreal? Montreal's huge in this. Slavkovsky, Hudson, and Demidov. Potential. Minnesota's actually really big in this one, too. Matt Boldy, Marco Rossi, Liam Ogren, Jesper Wallstedt, Z. Buiam. I'm sure I'm missing someone. Brody. Getting Columbus. That's Jet Greaves, Kent Johnson, Adam Fantilli. Not too bad. Maybe a Johnny Gaudreau auto out of ice. Oh! Hold on. Was it... one of these box... It's this one. Guys, this box was bulging. And I'm not... Yeah, you can definitely see that it's bulging. It is thick. And it's bulging on both sides. So that's... Sometimes when I pick up a box, I don't, like, go through and pick them all out. But sometimes when I pick up a box, I'll make that mental note in my head. Philadelphia going to Nipsey. I'll make that mental note in my head of like, okay, this one could be a very interesting one. So I'm excited about this specific box of ice because I think we might have something in it. And if it's Celebrini, baby, it is Celebrini's rookie year. It's also Lane Hudson's though, so you never know. How does shipping work? So shipping works, you can go into your wallet. You can do in-store pickup if you're local to Langley. And then there's two options for shipping. Chicago going to Mac. That's huge. The Blackhawks, Connor Bedard. So there's two options for shipping. You can do just regular, which means that after this break show, we'll ship all your stuff. You're only charged once, and then you get free shipping for the rest of the show until your orders have stacked up so much that the wait requires another shipping purchase. And then there's weekly bundle, which you pay for shipping once, and then your shipping is free for the rest of the week until Sunday. Jalafo getting the Oilers for cheap. Good job, Jalafo. Dude, we've hit 2 net cords today out of SP. It's crazy. We've been killing it today. This is one of those days where I just feel like luck is everywhere. Luck be a lady tonight. All right. Who's going to get Montreal? Who's going to get San Jose, Detroit, Anaheim, Minnesota, Dallas, Toronto? So much to be had here. Daryl getting his first. And it is Pittsburgh. Nice one. Lots of chances for Crosby in this. Any Crosby auto is great. He is one of the best ever at international play. Showing that that's still true this year. Dude, Slovakia is so good. Dalibor Dvorsky, man. Who you can get his rookie card in this break. So St. Louis could be a good one. Islanders, speaking of a good one, Matthew Schaefer on the Islanders. That's got to be a keep. That's got to be a keep. Columbus and the Isles, yeah. All right, let's go. Let's continue. Not too bad. Not too bad. A lot of big teams still on the board, baby. Dallas, Minnesota, Montreal, San Jose. San Jose, you could get Michael Misa as well. Will Smith. Obviously, Celebrini's the big one. All right, Daryl. Getting Anaheim. That's a huge team in this. That's Cutter Gauthier and Leo Carlson. So I'm going to guess that that's a keep because, Daryl, you've got, you've got some good teams. You got Pittsburgh and Anaheim. Not too shabby. All right. Let's keep at it. Montreal's still hiding. San Jose's still hiding. Not too familiar when it comes to pools with hockey in the Olympics. Me either, to be honest with you. I've never needed to be because Canada, my whole life, is just sort of just dominated. At least with NHL players, they have. Seattle Kraken, Snafinski. Is that your first spot? I think it is. Yes, okay. Let's keep at it. Guys, you're pricing out Brent, which is funny because you're still below the average cost of this break. Sorry, Brent. Especially with Montreal still on the board and San Jose still on the board. Yeah, Brent, I don't mind them pricing you out when they're still not paying for the boxes at the price that they're bidding. All right. Frankie getting Florida. That's your first one. Top team in each pool gets a bye to the quarterfinals. Okay, that makes sense. So Canada needs to win tomorrow against France, and then they're in? I believe so. All right, let's see who gets one of the big teams. Toronto's still there. San Jose's still there. Montreal's still there. Minnesota, Dallas still there. Toronto, if I didn't say that, is still there. Oh, they already got the first spot? Let's go. Montreal going for cheap. Less than 40 bucks. There you go. Brody. That's a big one. That's a big team. I wonder if San Jose will also go for less than 40. If it goes the next spot, I think it will. If it lasts even one more spot, I don't think it will. There's a lot of goodness on the board to be had still. Toronto, Minnesota, Dallas, San Jose, New Jersey for some Luke Hughes. Detroit's really big in this. All right, Comp, who are you getting? Comp getting the Vegas Golden Knights. I think that's Comp's first. And yeah, appreciate you clarifying how the Olympics works. Honestly, it's been a while since I paid attention because I really don't care when NHL players aren't there. Oh no, how's Vegas? Vegas always hits. People don't like Vegas because the rookie crop is never like crazy, but Vegas always hits in every break we do. It's crazy. How do you turn off shipping and do local pickup? Go to your wallet and then where it shows your shipping address, click on that and it will show our address. That's where you'd want for local pickup. Daryl getting Tampa. How are you feeling with your teams, Daryl? You got Anaheim, Pittsburgh, Tampa. Wow, I think you're chilling. They trade all their prospects for elite players to win cup. Exactly. So, yeah, they're a good team, which it makes it kind of not desirable, weirdly enough. Like Florida, back-to-back Stanley Cups. No one ever wants the Panthers in this. With SP game use, they kind of do. The net cords are sick. But, yeah, Doro is their best prospect for sure. Actually, Logan Thompson as well. I think they're the same year. But Dorofeyev would probably go for more on the market, I think. Yeah, man, Logan Thompson. All right, let's go. This is 4... I can't say your name. 4PFS... 4... Wow. You got San Jose. There we go. That's what I get for not being able to pronounce your name. I give you a little bit of good luck. Hey, Braid, that's the way it is sometimes. You never know with goalies. You never know. Pray time. Exactly. Let's get some San Jose Celebrini action. All right. What will be the next team off the board? Garbage Joe getting a spot real cheap. And it's Colorado. Very nice team in this. One of the only exceptions where they don't necessarily have any good rookies, but people still want them because the amount of legends and high-end cards you can get from Colorado is huge. Huge. That's got to be a keep. We do offer trades. If you don't like your teams, you can trade back 2 teams for a new spin, which we see quite a bit. If you have like Tampa Bay and Florida, a lot of times people don't like those 2 teams. They'll trade them back in for a chance to get Minnesota, Dallas, Detroit, one of the teams that have a higher ceiling. The Cup is the best product for hockey. For sure the best product. It is incredible. If you go to our Instagram, you can see all the hits we've hit from the Cup. It's unbelievable. Like, we hit someone a $25,000 Macklin Celebrini rookie. Frankie, how are you feeling with your teams? You got Florida, you got Carolina. Yeah. You're good? All right. Cool. Let's keep going. Carolina can hit very well in this with Nikishin. 22-23. Who's 22-23? I think they have someone. Yeah, it was an RPA. It was Macklin Celebrini Exquisite RPA. Oh, and this is an exquisite hunt. Perfect time to shout this out. It was an exquisite rookie patch auto. It was the Cup Exquisite, which is crazy. But you can get cards just like that out of this. Minnesota Garbage Joe. That's a big team, buddy. That is a big team. All right. So, we've got another spot ready to go. Some huge teams still on the board. Toronto, Detroit, New Jersey, Dallas, the Rangers. Low-key, that's the team you were hoping for, right? I mean, it's too big a team. It's Matt Boldy, Marco Rossi, Brock Faber, Liam Ogren, Zeeb William, Wallstedt. Brody getting Arizona. That's some Dylan Genther, Logan Cooley, Josh Doan. How are you feeling about that one, Brody? They're a very good team in a break like this. Keep. All right. All right, sounds good. Oh, that cold weather. I need more water. I should be like Skippe. I should just have water on the side that I'm grabbing and guzzling like crazy. And then I can look at the chat for a while and not reply to anyone. I want to keep the spirit of Brent alive. Maybe we can get some Macalini Celebrini, some Bryler Skindamore. 1 second. Buffalo Sabres, living in the heart of America. That was my Brent impression, if you guys didn't know. I think it was amazing. I think I nailed it. Trade? You got it, buddy. Buffalo and who? Oh, you only have one other team. Okay, that makes it easy. Seattle. All right, good luck, Snafinski. Who are some good players you can pull from Vegas? There are tons. You could get some Mark Stone. You could get some Marc-Andre Fleury from 22-23, I believe. Or he might be off the team at that point. A lot of legends. A lot of guys who are future Hall of Famers. Green Bean 09. Getting the Ottawa Senators. Dorofeyev, yep. Jack Eichel, yep, absolutely. Nashville, Roman Josi, absolutely. Okay. Green Bean 09 getting Ottawa. Was that your first one in here? I think it was. All right. Only 13 teams left. Some big ones left, too. Some New York Rangers. Some Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, let's go, baby. Bench Brawl. Jumping in. Who is he getting? The Los Angeles Kings. You know what we say about them? Sneaky good. Sneaky good. How are you feeling, Bench Brawl? Or do you have ones in this break? I don't think you do. Okay. Moving on. Let's go, baby. Toronto on the board. Rangers on the board. Dallas is huge if you like Wyatt Johnson, Logan Stankoven, and company. Calgary's big. Zane Parekh. Dustin Wolf. Lots of potential there. Oh, Sleeper Joe. I'm absolutely a dog person. I'm not really a big fan of cats. Sleeper Joe getting Winnipeg. That's got to be his first spot. Yeah. BC boy Stankoven. Exactly. Exactly. Brent is a taller girlfriend type person. Maybe. We've never talked about height as a preference. He might be. I don't know. He might be as long as they're breathing type of a person. I don't know. Brent Cruz and Nicole Kidman. There you go. Bench Brawl getting Vancouver. Now you've got a couple. You've got LA and Vancouver. How are you feeling with those? Those are two sneaky teams in this. You're keeping? Okay. Perfect. Only 10 teams left. Some big ones left, too. St. Louis can be massive in this one. Dallas is huge. Calgary is big. The Rangers is massive. New Jersey and Detroit are massive. Washington. Guys, almost all these teams have big potential. Good job on that immaculate break, bro. You hit 3. Wow, that's crazy. Kurt getting New York. Very nice. That's got to be a keep. That's a keep. All right. Next team up. New Jersey, Detroit, Calgary, Buffalo, Dallas. Oh, man, there's a lot of good teams left. Toronto, Washington. This is really good. This is a very good board. You're really only dodging Seattle. Everything else has huge potential. And even Seattle, we got 22-23 stuff. And 25-26. No weak teams left. Dallas, Sleeper Joe, there you go. Sleeper Joe, there you go. That's not too bad. All right, we like. Dallas is one of the best. Dallas is one of the best in this. So that will end trades. Yeah, Dallas was a huge chase team. Jets can be good. I've seen a lot of big, like, Connor Hellebuck stuff, but not huge. Buffalo Sabres, living in the heart of... There you go, Skip A. All right, baby. Not too shabby. I'm so excited to rip this break, guys. This is going to be huge. And like I said, I'm going to open this one first because I think it's bulging. I think it's bulging. You know what that means. Big potential. All right, Big Balla LDB getting Washington Capitals. That's some Ovi hunting. You really need the States to lose today? Today's not going to be the day they lose. They're too good a team. Way too good a team. Oh, see, Blanca. Welcome back, buddy. Lots of big teams for you to hit. So let's see. I'm the first person. Your name's so simple, though. How am I the only... Well, if Brent was here, he would have gotten it wrong. But... we love Brent's mispronunciations. All right, Frankie getting the Devils. That's some Luke Hughes. You know you would have, Brent. Brent, how would you have pronounced it? Let me know how you would have pronounced it. Oh, I feel ya, C Blocka. That might be the way to go. Jalafo getting a spot. Only big ones left, guys. Only big teams left. Detroit, you don't know what you just bought, so we're opening 4 boxes. We're hunting some big cards. Any Washington Capital will go to you. It was Washington, right? Yeah. So if we get an Ovechkin autograph, that's your card, and it'll be sent out to you. And Buffalo, yeah. So you're looking good. You're gonna be balling this break, and we've had a heater of a show so far, pulling bangers left and right, and we're gonna continue that trend. I'm stoked for ya. And like I said, it's just big teams left. St. Louis, Dalibor Dvorsky, Jimmy Snuggerud, Toronto, Matthew Nyes, and a ton of legends. Calgary, Dustin Wolf, Zay Prek. Not bad. And then Matty Beniers, Yanni Neiman, Shane Wright, Nicholas Coco for Seattle. There's so much on all 3 of these teams left. Who has Edmonton? Ooh, who did get Edmonton? That was Jalafo that got Edmonton. I'm so excited. These are hand-picked boxes. This is my favorite break to run, the Exquisite Chase. Shimon, baby. Shimon. I'm sorry. All right, Kurt 69. Getting Toronto. Very nice spot. All right, Calgary and Seattle. 2 teams left. Huh. I was dragging the screen around. That was weird. But you don't want Seattle? Oh, C Blocka. We'll see. Rod, you got to return him the favor now? I do. I do, and I will. Yes. Every insert. So we don't send out base cards. It would take a million years to sort. But if we get a big Buffalo or Washington card, that is your card now. From these 4 boxes. All right. Bench Brawl getting Seattle. Oh, shoot. C Blocka. It is your Flames right now. You can just lock them down. It's the potential of this break, man. Like, it's funny though, because yeah, when there's all 32 teams on the board, the spots go for less. And then when some of the chase teams are off the board, the spots go for more. It's a mystery to me. But right now, if you want the Calgary Flames, this is the time to do it. Skip A, just come in tomorrow. Or today, whichever. I think, yeah, maybe. All right, Brody getting Calgary. Let's make it worthwhile. Let's make it worthwhile. All right, I'm going to show you guys the teams in the notes. Oh, Alex. That's why I love the gym. That's why I'm there all the time. What are you talking about? So many dudes working out those glutes, man. Pull him as Zane Auto. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get a 101. Yeah, skip a. I think that's probably fair. All right, let's go. Let's start ripping. I'll get the team board out of here. Teams are in notes. 3 rips in chat, baby. Legendary Iggy card. Let's do it. All right. So we'll end on Black Diamond. We're going to start with 24-25 Ice. 101 Theo Fleury. Let's get a bunch of 101s. I have such a good feeling about this box. I have such a good feeling. Oh, yeah. Skip A, it absolutely is. I think you and I know the exact moment, too. All right. Here we go, baby. Hey, you said it was good soup, at least. All right. Let's see who we get in pack 1. We got a Wyatt Johnson. Gavin Brindley, Sub-Zero, numbered to 699. And then a Joshua Wah. That's a Wawa. We love Wawa. All right, pack 2. 24, 25 ice. Let's see a Celebrini. We got a Kirill Marchenko. We got Ponomarev, 97 out of 199. Not too bad. And then Nikita Chibrikov. Red Outburst, Wolf Young Guns. That's sick. See if we can get something big for Dustin Wolf in 23-24 ice. We got Gage Gonsalves. That's a Mission BC boy. Kovalenko and Zachary Bolduc. I'm okay, Skippy. I'm okay. All right. We've got a Jonathan Marchessault for Vegas. We got another Gonsalves. True Ice Premier to $9.99. That's Mission BC and Liam Ogren on the back. This will be a 4-box break. So all those boxes in the background. Oh, we got something. Will be opened as well. 2 ice. No, it's 3 ice and Black Diamond. I think that's what it is. Yep, 3 ice, 1 Black Diamond. Travis Sanheim. Oh, it's a Frozen in Ice. Let's go from the back. It's Maverick Bork. So these are interesting. William Karlsson, Frozen in Ice. So if you have the Vegas Golden Knights, I would recommend us opening this one because the odds are the card on the inside will be a lot better than the card on the outside. So who has Vegas and do you want to see it open? No matter what the card is on the inside, you get it. Comp is saying open. Is that your team? It is. Let's go for it, baby. Let's go for it. Let's pull you a Celebrini auto. All right, buddy. Let's go. I like being extra careful and gentle with it. Yo, you got a numbered Ice Premier. Zacho Stabchuk. Not a bad name either. 13 out of 99. That's huge. That is definitely a worthwhile open, buddy. There you go. It's a card and a card, yeah. And you got a big one. One of the World Juniors Heroes for Canada, Zacho Stabchuk. Nice. That's a banger. That's a banger for sure. Oh, we got another thing. Is this going to be an Exquisite or another Frozen in Ice? Let's see. Oh, it's an Exquisite. We'll go from the back. Logan Stankoven. Come on, Celebrini. Let's see it. Yo, Jesper Wallstedt, 172 out of 199. There you go. Minnesota. That's a beauty. Future is bright, definitely. Definitely for Ostapchuk. He was so goated at the World Juniors. He's having a rough start to his NHL career, but the ceiling on that kid is very high. Oh, what is this? We got something interesting. We got, oh, I told you guys this was a good box. I felt the bulge. Graham Clark, I felt the bulge. Oh, don't clip me saying that. Please don't clip me saying that. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. No way. Okay, I think that's Svechnikov. Signature swatches. Let's go, baby. Look at that bulge. Yo, you can't really see it. It's like bulging out of the acetate. That is such a cool card. Let's go, baby. Signature swatches. One of my favorite inserts. Andrei Svechnikov for the Carolina Hurricanes. All right, baby. It's been a good box so far. Let's keep at it. We got a Jared McCann, William Karlsson, and a Lane Hudson rookie. Not bad at all. Falcon. I wasn't thinking about it when I was shouting, but Fabian Zetterlund. That's a nice purple rookie. And then Akil Thomas. Maybe not the shark you were looking for, though. Celebrini anytime now, right? Let's get a Celly. We got a couple packs left. Celebrini, please. We got Philip Forsberg, Ethan Del Mastro for Chicago, and Luca Del Bel Blues. 2 more packs. Dude, ice is so good. You got 2 out of 5 Celebrini SB game used from... Oh my gosh. What a card. Murat Kuznetsov, Zach Werenski Articulates, and Jack St. Ivany. Last pack. Come on, baby. Let's see a Celebrini. Celebrina Carpenter. We've got Aaron Ekblad, Articulates of Tom Wilson, and then Kovalenko. Unfortunately, no Celebrini, but we're going to be jumping in now to 22, 23 ice. This is on sale right now, guys. So come on down to Pastime if you like what you see. Yes, that's exactly why they have the cardboard in there. So that if you're buying the packs individually, people can't tell that it's going to be like a thick card, like the signature swatches. And if they do put a thick card in there, there won't be one of those cardboard decoys. So it's a pretty smart move on their end. This clip is so good. How do I share it? Uh-oh. Did you clip me, Sam? Look at his bulge. Thankfully, I think you have to buy a spot to share it. All right, pack 1, Philip Forsberg, and then Dominic Kubalik, one of many Dominics in the NHL, and then Noah Cates in the history of the NHL. Oh, shoot, I actually don't know the price. I just know that my buddy told me it was on sale because he knows how much I like it. Still can't afford it, but it is on sale. We got Seth Jarvis and a cool cuts of Kaprizov. Cool cut Kirill Kaprizov. Look at that. What a kid. What a cool cut kid. Very nice card for Minnesota, who's doing well in this break. Sharks definitely still have a chance. There's still 25-26 from Michael Misa. The one we're opening right now, I think you have William Eklund maybe, but Michael Misa is the one that you're really looking forward to. So that black diamond at the end is a big chance for the Sharks. Big chance for the Sharks. Oh, that shredded weird. Okay, Bo Horvat on the top. I miss him. We got Kasperi Kapanen. We got a Jack Quinn rookie for Buffalo. And then Isaac Ratcliffe for Philadelphia. There is Celebrini, but it will be his second year. This is 25-26 Black Diamond. We've got a Troy Terry. We got a Jean-Luc Foudy, 24 out of 12.99. And then a Cole Koepke. All right, baby. Oh, we got something. We got something. We got a Thomas Bordello rookie. Yo, what is this? It's an exquisite. Is it going to be autographed? Not autographed. 264 out of 349. Still, we've hit quite a few exquisites already in our exquisite hunt. Ooh, I think we got a nice jersey card here. Caden Korczak. Matt Boldy rookie jersey. Let's go. Minnesota. Way to go. Elmer Soderblom on the back. There you go, Mini. I told you guys Mini's a big team in this, and they've been proving it. They're probably going to hit a Zeev Buium too. All right. Not too shabby. All right, let's go, baby. We've got a Svechnikov. We got a pink Nazem Kadri. And Dylan Genther rookie. Not bad for Arizona. All right. We've got a Zach Werenski, Sub-Zero, Patrick Kane, and then Nick Perbix. Just a couple more packs to go. Yeah, Minnesota is going wild on this break. That is true. Trevor Zegras, Marco Rossi, more Minnesota. That's a pink. That's a short print. And then Mark Kastelik. Minnesota definitely getting their money's worth. Can you share the love with some other teams now? Minnesota. We got Andrei Kuzmenko. We got a Mitchie Marner. And Chase Pearson. Final pack. Let's get something big. There is an ice premiere. That could be a big one. All right, we got Shea Theodore. We're going to go from the back. Owen Power. Decoy. And I think it's actually upside down and backwards. So let's see. All right, Nikita Okachuk. 49 out of 12.99. Ice Premier. All right, guys, let's Bedard hunt. Connor Bedard in ice. 23-24. Let's see him. Flames legend. There you go. All right. Let's get a Bedard, baby. One of the biggest cards I ever hit in my life was the Bedard Ice Premier. And it was out of this product. Let's see if we can hit it again, man. Oh, is he in the KHL now? Okachuk? We got Hugh Majing. Vasilevsky. And a Brock Faber. Not bad, Brock Faber rookie. He's been doing crazy good. We only got one Bedsy. Oh, we got a thick card. Is it going to be a Frozen in Ice? Is it going to be an Exquisite? It's an Exquisite. Ooh. Stanislav Svozil. Tyler Klevin. That 38? Who is this? It is Arnaud Durando. 103 out of 299. Shoot. Was hoping for a bigger name, but we got another Exquisite. That's not too bad. Wild is absolutely eating this break. I feel like we're going to hit a big Brock Faber, too. Who is that sender? Tyler Klevin. All right. They do put Exquisite cards in Black Diamond. Matthias Michelli. That one is numbered 91 out of 99. Not too bad. Billy Sweezy and David Pasternak. All right. Let's go, man. Let's go. Oh, we got a nice premiere. Oh, my gosh. Is that another? It's a Nick Swaney. Another Wild. Holy. Wild, can you share? We got Hayden McDonough and Tage Thompson on the back. The Minnesota Wild just keep hitting. Over and over and over. All right, we got something orange. All right, we'll go from the back. We've got Matthew Nyes, not bad for the Leafs. Jordan Eberle. We've got our Decoy. I swear if this is another wild card. Hey, Bobby McMahon jersey. That's actually pretty cool. Bobby McMahon. So this was a good pack for the Leafs. Matthew Nyes short print and a Bobby McMahon. Who do you think is best wild player of all time? Quinn Hughes. Fight me. Like taking into account everything, Kaprizov, but it will be Quinn Hughes. Edvinson and Nestorenko. I'm still a big Quinn Hughes fan. I'm never going to hate Quinn Hughes. Even though I'm a Canucks fan first, I still love him. We got a Patrick Laine, depth of winner. We've got a Vanacek and a Hirose. I'll always be a Hughes believer. Especially when he wins the Cup in Detroit with his two brothers. We got a Sub-Zero, Artemi Panarin. Jacob Pelletier and Ty Karche. All right. We haven't hit an auto. We can still hit another ice premiere. I think all of our big hits are waiting for us in this box. We've got an Owen Tippett Depth of Winter. We've got a Mikko Rantanen and a Jonathan Gruden. 3 packs to go. Are we going to get back-to-back-to-back bangers, or is it all going to be saved till the end? Let's see. Oh, we got a nice premiere. And it's Fraser Minten, who's doing very well now. Fraser Minten has been killing it now that he's no longer a Leaf. We've got Nikolai Ehlers and Jacob Pelletier. The Leafs are doing pretty good in this now. Leafs and Wild. I think it's Detroit. I've heard that that's the team that all 3 brothers wanted to play for, so... And Quinn Hughes almost got drafted by Detroit. Thank goodness he didn't. Vitek Vanacek. Because then the Canucks would have had Zadina. Devin Levi and Chandler Stevenson. All wait until the end. Let's do it. Last pack magic here. Yeah, the year they're sneaky good. That's when they'll win the cup. We've got Ty Karche, rookie depth of winner, and then a Michael Kesselring for Arizona. Kito Hirose and William Dufour. Guys, it comes down to now the biggest box. Black Diamond. Here we go. Yep, that is Vegas. Vegas has done pretty well in this. Exactly. The sneaky good Minnesota Wild could win a cup. Sneaky good LA Kings could win a cup. Sharks anytime now. We're Caps and Buffalo. Hey, let's pull in all 3 right here. We'll pull Sharks, Caps, and Buffalo all in this 1 pack. Jake DeBrusk on the front. Ooh, we got some thick cards. Jake DeBrusk on the front. Sparkling rookie scripts. Come on, baby. Nikishin, 1 out of 10. Yo, no way. That's a nuke. Holy, that's a nuke. Oh, Carolina, you are killing it. Wow. Henri Richard, look at this. Hockey history patches. So I do want you guys to know, this is a manufactured patch. This didn't come from a jersey, right? This patch was made, just so you know. That's a beauty. You guys can look to Skippy in the comments now. We've got a Sid the Kid, 96 out of 99. Big card for Pittsburgh. Diamond Futures of Noah Ostlund. And another Noah Ostlund. There you go, Buffalo. Back to back. That's wrong, it was on his shoulder. Skippy's ready for fighting. Oh, man. That Nikishin. Holy doodle. That is a huge card. Wow. Look at that. Oh, check. You want me to check the back? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Turns out it is manufactured. Who would have thought? All right, guys. There we go. That was break number 3. I'm going to put these cards away. And then we can jump into our final break of the day, which will be a good one. In fact, we're going to be opening a box that we've never opened before. This guy right here. Look at this. Black Diamond's always got like all the color and everything, right? All the shards. This one just went, nah. Just black. That's it. This is 2122 Black Diamond. This is a rare box. This is a hard one to get a hold of. This is hobby. Everything in here is hobby. This is going to be crazy. So this is Cole Caulfield rookie year. Trevor Zegras rookie year. Mo Sider, Lucas Raymond. The list goes on and on and on. Quentin Byfield. This could be big. Let me put these cards away and we'll get into break 4. And yes, Dorofeyev, Logan Thompson, Jeremy Swayman, although that's not great right now. Spencer Knight. It's a huge year. It's a huge, huge year. All right. Be right back, guys. All right. Break number 4. Here we go. Let's get it started. This is a super mixer. We got 2122 Black Diamond, 2526 Black Diamond, 2526 SP Game Use, and 2324 SP Game Use. So much potential here. Let's actually show these guys off. So we got 2 different years of Black Diamond, 2122 and 2526, and then we got 2 different years of SP Game Use, 2324 and 2526. So this is going to be fun. This is going to be a big break, guys. I'm very excited. We'll actually just kind of show them off like that, maybe. Bench Bro getting Edmonton. What a big spot to get first right off the bat. Edmonton is massive in this. Oh, C Block, it doesn't like it though. I love something really tickles me about C Block is just absolute hatred for the Edmonton Oilers. I love it. I love it. Maybe the best team that you can get in most breaks, and he's just not having it. Which there is so much respect. Braid also hates the Oilers. Well, there we go. There we go. RTD2 gonna be taking on a spot here. Let's see what RTD2 gets. Red Ted Redemption. And it's Arizona. Okay. Nobody likes the Oilers in their fan. Well, I like McDavid and Gretzky. I love it. It's so entertaining. I want to see a bunch of Edmonton fans come in here now and try to trash Calgary. I want to see the Battle of Alberta right before my eyes as a Vancouver fan. It's very fun seeing those two just duke it out. No one cares about Vancouver, though. It's just pity over here. We used to be hated. I want to be hated again. All right, Daryl. Getting Anaheim. That's a big one. No one wants more Oilers fans, says the Graded Gamer. Welcome to the show. It figures that you would say that. As an LA Kings fan, I wonder why you might not be a fan of the Oilers. Oh, boy. Well, couldn't navigate the app. Most can't read. Yo, I love it. I love the chirps right now. This is crazy. That's great. Bench Bro getting another spot. And it's the Buffalo Sabres. Living in the heart of America. What boxes? This is 2122 Black Diamond, 2526 Black Diamond, 2324, that's right, Bedard, SP Game Use, and 2526 SP Game Use. So this is going to be a huge one. Did I come into Canadian on Canadian Violence? You did, actually. Who's in 2122? Quentin Byfield, Cole Caulfield. The Ducks have Trevor Zegras. The Detroit Red Wings have Mo Seider and Lucas Raymond. And the Vegas Golden Knights actually have a pretty good couple of rookies, Dorofeyev and Logan Thompson. Florida has Spencer Knight. Boston has Jeremy Swayman. It's pretty good. It's a very loaded, deep year for rookies. Especially with how good Cole Caulfield has been. He's broken out. He's going to be the first guy since Vinny Damphousse. Daryl taking down Calgary to get 40 goals as a Hab. Daryl, you've got Anaheim and Calgary. That's got to be a keep. Anaheim's one of the best ones that you could get here. You've got chance at Seneca. You got chance at Leo Carlson. You got chance at Zegras. Very nice. Spencer Knight, welcome to the Knights. The Spencer Golden Knights. The Vegas Golden Spencers. That last one made no sense. I'm really disappointed in myself. C. Blocka jumping in. Columbus, the Blue Jackets. So for Columbus in 23-24, you're looking for Fantilli and Jet Greaves. I don't know who else you'd be looking for, though. That's your first team, right? Yeah, that's your first one. Columbus, kind of tradable. You are looking for 2 very good rookies, but only in 1 box. The rest of it, kind of mid. We'll see, though. You never know. All right, bench brawl. Taking down another spot. Who's it going to be? Vancouver. That could be a trade. You got Buffalo, Vancouver, Edmonton. Yeah, you want to trade Buffalo and Vancouver, I'm guessing. Want to keep Edmonton there. So here we go. Good luck. Oh, that's true. You could get a Johnny Hockey. Islanders. Boom, baby. 2 chances at Schaefer. That's the wrong year of Black Diamond, but you know what I'm talking about. 2 chances at Schaefer. That's a big upgrade. Massivo. Oh, man. Pulling a big Schaefer would be clutch. Clutch. Who's going to get Montreal, though? Who is going to get Les Habitants Canadian? Max Song. Jumping in. New Jersey. So there you go. That is actually a pretty big one in this. Not too bad. Is that, yeah, that's your first one. Dude, I can't believe it either, Braid. Yeah, but New Jersey is a very good one in this. You got some Luke Hughes potential. I think there's someone in 21-22. Can't remember who, but you also have some legend potential in all 4 of these. So New Jersey's pretty good. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Jeez. Oh, Bend, I love you, buddy. It's actually 5 o'clock in quite a few places in North America. So you're good. Isn't it 4 o'clock where you are? You're definitely good. It's a Saturday. Day drink all you want, man. No judge, just love. Give one to me. Actually, don't like beer, but still. Montreal, Daryl, there you go. It's 8 in Greenland. There you have it. That sounds right. That seems accurate. Okay, baby. Who's going to get Chicago in this? Let's pull a big Bedard. Let's pull a massive Bedard. Big Balla LDB. Getting Washington. Look at that. Oh my gosh, there's so much Ovechkin potential in this too. There is so much OV potential. It's meant to be. Where is Brent? He's right, I thought he was right here. Wasn't he right here? I don't know. He did not join a break, no. No, he's just chilling. I really wanted him to be here so he could see what you made, though. Oh, well. C Blocka getting another spot. Who's it going to be? It is Seattle. That could be a trade. Columbus and Seattle? Yeah, that's a trade for sure. Chef Brent RD. All right, good luck, buddy. C Blocka. That can't be. You just traded those guys in. Let's try again. All right. Toronto! Yo, there you go, buddy. That is a big upgrade. That is a big... Let me refresh right here. My franchise mode, I stacked the Knights up with Eichel, Marner, and Nate Dogg. Yo. That is a great trio right there. All right, Big Balla, who are you getting? Who are you getting? St. Louis. Very big team. 25-26. There's 2 chances at Dvorsky and Snuggerud. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Dvorsky is impressing me so much. I'm glad that he was made a dog in the dog squad. You stacked the Oilers with Celebrini, DuPont, Will Smith, Demidov, Hudson, Slavkovsky. What, did you just turn trades onto easy mode? Holy. Or did you get rid of McDavid to make that happen? That could be it too. McDavid and Draisaitl. That's pretty good, man. I'd trade McDavid and Draisaitl for all those. Columbus going to RTD2. RTD2, you have Columbus and Arizona. Is that a trade or you like what you have? Let me know. Trade? Yeah, here we go. Clear that. And randomize again. Good luck, buddy. Gotcha, Bend. I've been playing franchise as well. Vegas! That's actually, like I was saying, not bad in this. We have some big potential in 21-22 Black Diamond for Logan Thompson rookie auto potential, as well as Dorofeyev. So definitely an upgrade. You also had Owen Power at one point. The only thing I don't like about franchise mode in NHL 26 is they don't have access to the college players. Turns out a lot of the big prospects are in college. All right, Kurt 69. Who are you taking? Let's see. Kurt 69 is grabbing the Buffalo Sabres. Living in the heart of America. And that was your first one in this break. So let's keep going. You also got constant. Dude, can you be the GM of the Canucks? Please, in real life? I'll be like your PR guy. I'll be the guy to hype up every move you make. I think I'd do a good job at it. Yeah, you get hired as the GM. Hire me to be hype. PR hype. C. Blocka getting Columbus. Huh. Well, you have Toronto, so that's probably not a trade. Oh, Ben, let me know how they do. Yeah, that's probably not a trade. You want to keep Toronto. All right, I'm going to keep going. Franchise mode and beer. Dude, that's going to be my weekend. Except instead of beer, it's probably just going to be whiskey. What a Valentine's Day. Dude, Ben, I wish I was spending my Valentine's Day with you. My girlfriend is at a funeral for her friend's late boyfriend. I didn't know the guy. OG MTG getting Boston. I think that was your first one. Yeah. So I'm going to say this. I don't want to sound insensitive. I didn't know the guy. I don't know the friend. But she is at her friend's late boyfriend's funeral, which means that I get at least 2 weeks of her being very appreciative that I'm alive. And I know that's a very Larry David thing to say, but I think, you know, it will be like, oh, baby, can you go get me, like, can you make me some scrambled eggs? And she'll go, can't you do it? I'll go, all right, you'll miss me when I'm gone. That's horrible. That's horrible. No, that's horrible. I'm not doing that. It coming out of my mouth, I realized how bad it sounded. All right, C. Blocka. Getting Chicago, baby. Boom, that's a keep. That's a hard keep. I didn't mean to sound that bad of a human being. There's another clip. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just don't send it to Zara and we're good. All right. Wow, there's some big teams hiding from people. Minnesota, Dallas, San Jose, Detroit is huge in this one. LA is massive. Not only can you get Quentin Byfield rookie stuff, a lot of Gretzky stuff. New York Rangers is huge. Just big, big, big across the board. Especially when we were talking about 21-22 Black Diamond. Very excited for this one. It's a product we've never opened before. Yo, that's a great name, Ben. Tampa Bay going to RTD2. How are you feeling with your teams, buddy? You got Tampa Bay. You got Vegas. Let me know. Is that a keep? That's a trade? Okay, Vegas and Tampa Bay. I think that's probably a good trade with the potential that's on the board right now. All right, good luck, buddy. Your new team. Ottawa. Okay. Kind of a lateral move there. Nothing too crazy. All the big teams still on the board, baby. We're running a spot. Let's go. Let's see who can walk away with one of the big spots here. All right. Happy Valentine's Day once again to everyone joining right now. Day old Subway? What? Is that what you're eating? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. That sounds good. RTD getting another spot. Come on, baby. Seattle. Ay, ay, ay. The wheel is not liking you right now. Not that it's the worst, but it's... Is that a trade, Ottawa and Seattle? I think that you can't do worse with the board. Unless you get Vegas. Okay. Anything but Vegas, baby. Anything but Vegas. Alright, good luck, man. One of the big ones, please. Boom! There you go. That is much better. That is much better. There is some Zeev Buium, some Liam Ogren, Jesper Wallstedt, Brock Faber. Much better team. So I refreshed the board. There you go. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. That would have been ugly. All right. Demko for Wallstedt? I'd do that. I love Demko's loyalty, though. That's the only thing. Like, it makes me not want to trade him away from the Canucks because I think he is one of those guys that when you see how much he loves the city, it might make you love it a little more. But, see, Blocka getting Nashville. There you go. That's some Matthew Wood. Ozzy Weisblatt. SP Game Used was hitting like crazy. Okay, he's trading. No hype I can do. He's not believing it. He's not taking it. All right, Columbus and Nashville. Quiet you. All right, your new team. Good luck, buddy. Arizona. Okay, that's some Josh Doan, Logan Cooley. 21-22. That might be Veamelka. And if it's Veamelka, that could be really good. He is killing it now. All right. Let's go. And Josh Doan's killing it. It's kind of low-key a sneaky good team in this break. All right, Colorado's still on the board. Detroit is huge. Pittsburgh is massive. San Jose is massive. Dallas, the Rangers. There's so much to be had here. Holy jumping. Holy jumping. The Rangers. That's a hard keep. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Lots of Wayne Gretzky potential there. Let's pull you a big Wayner. Let's pull a big Wayner. Wayner. W-A, not W-E-I. Holy, I've got to be careful with what I say. All right. Daryl getting a spot here. And it's Pittsburgh. That's a huge one. That is a very nice team for Daryl. Assuming that's a keep. Yeah, he's got some good teams. He's got some real good teams. All right. Let's go, baby. Let's move it, move it. Let's run it, run it. Run it, run it. Run it, run it. Okay. I'm so excited for this break, guys. You don't even know. This is going to be huge. How much is SP Legends? That is a $1,000 box. $1,000 box. And we might have a break very soon that has it in there. OGMTG getting the Florida Panthers. Is that a trade? They do have some net cords in SP because of their wins, but you'll keep? Okay. Yeah, we've hit quite a few like Barkov net cords already. I think we've hit two Barkov net cords for Florida, so I think that's a pretty solid keep. Right? See, Blocka, that's a huge card. It's so beautiful, too. There was a slight delay on shipping, so everything got sent out one business day later than it was supposed to. My apologies. There was a family emergency that had to be dealt with. So, yeah, everything did get delayed. Just one day, though. So not too bad. You're in Spain, so no worries. Perfect. Well, the timing works out good for you. Nipsey 95. Getting the Colorado Avalanche. That's a big team in this, man. That is a very big one, and I think that's your first spot here. Huge teams on the board still. We got LA. We got Detroit. We've got San Jose. Carolina in Black Diamond. We just hit a beautiful one. Colorado's going to hit this. You can feel it? Yeah, man. Big time. Pedersen's going to go first. Oh, boy. I'm excited to see how you remake the Canucks, man. And send me, like, pictures over on Instagram. All three. Getting rid of every Pedersen. See, Blocka getting the Kraken. Again. Or was that yours? Is that a keep or is that a trade? There's some good teams left. That's risky. I don't know. Do you want to risk it for the biscuit or are you going to hold? I respect both decisions. Trade? All right, let's go. He's risking it for the biscuit, baby. Good luck. See, Blocka getting Vancouver. Okay. Well, hey, maybe you'll get like a big Sedin. There's a lot of Sedin stuff in here. They are loved, beloved legends. Pull a Bure. Oh, yes! In 25-26, there is that extremely sought-after Bure card. So maybe we get it. That'd be cool. All right. OMG Frankie. Let's see what he gets. It's the Carolina Hurricanes. They were doing really well last break. How are you feeling with your teams? I think that's probably a hold. It's not your first team, is it? I've seen you in here. Yeah, that's a hold. Okay. Cool, cool. All right, Columbus. I love Jet Greaves. I can't say they're one of the top teams. LA is, though. San Jose is, though. Detroit absolutely is in this. Yes, he does, Bend. Yes, he does. OMG Frankie winning so far. Time to scratch him. Oh, boy. Trying to make his morale so low he demands a trade. OMG Frankie getting Detroit. Boom, baby. Mo Seider, Lucas Raymond, legend after legend, Datsuk, Zetterberg. That is a huge spot. Let's go. Congrats to you. I'm predicting a big Detroit card. It's been a while since we've hit a massive Detroit card, and we never go that long without hitting one. I'm feeling it. I want it to be Datsuk, too. I want to see a beautiful Datsuk out of this. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Who will get San Jose? Who will get LA? Who will get Dallas? There's some big ones to be had. Vegas is nice in this. Nashville and Seattle are okay. Besser's gone? Aw, I love my boy Bess. Gavin getting Arizona. That's your first spot. That's some Logan Cooley, Shane Doan, Vea Milka. Not too bad. 21-22. I know there's some guys I'm going to be forgetting in 21-22, but we'll see. I'm so excited for this, dude. This is going to be a good break. It's going to be a good one. 11 teams left. San Jose's still on the board. I'd say that's the biggest team. And there it goes, Daryl. Boom, baby. Getting the San Jose Sharks. You traded Besser for Nazar. That's actually a very decent trade. How'd you pull that one off? Did you throw in a pick or a retain or 1-for-1? Holy. I love Besser. I would still do that trade, though. Frank Nazar? Hell yeah. The GM was drunk. Why is it so entertaining hearing what Bend is doing? They wanted Brock. I get it, man. I love Brock Besser so much, though. He's such a leader. He is such a team guy. And if he can get back to that 40-goal form next year, maybe? Ottawa, Gavin Day. So, Gavin, you've got Ottawa and you've got Arizona. How are you feeling about those two? Do you want to keep or trade? Let me know. You're keeping? All right, sounds good. This will be your guys' last chance to trade. So if you do want to trade, this will be it. Grab a spot here. And if not, then we'll be done with trades and we can just move on. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Braden Coots is a goat. If he can be Braden Shen-like. All right, Gavin, looks like you're taking down this spot. Let's see who it is. Come on, BLA. BLA. Philly's not bad. Philly's not bad in this, but how are you feeling? Is that a keep or is that a trade? LA is very loaded up in this product. I think that's the big chase left right now. Trade Philly and Sens. You got it, buddy. Let's go. So Senators and Flyers. Good luck. Dallas. That's not bad at all. There you go. That's an upgrade for sure. Brent Sick. The guy who said he never gets sick. He's off because he's sick. Yeah, that was ideal. That was a very good trade, Gavin. Philly is back. I just need to refresh the board. I don't know why it doesn't update automatically. All right. Let's go. Let's see who's going to get the next big one. Snufinski. Getting Columbus. Is that your first one, Snufinski? I know you've been in the other breaks today. Have you been in this one? That might be his first team. It is. All right, there we go. Hey, George, sometimes we get the man flu. Based on how it's going around, I might be next. But I also feel not too bad. My throat was a little itchy today, but there's very cold and hot weather, so I feel like just stepping outside and coming inside is what's making me cough. I don't feel sick in any other way, so I feel very good. I want to keep that going. I've been taking my zinc, baby. Zinc it up. Ovechkin 101, that'd be so good. I would love to see an Ovechkin 101. Corey getting Winnipeg. Winnipeg Jets. Vander Kane for a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th for Panzer. What? Oh, you traded Vander Kane and a 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th for the Panthers' first round pick. Gotcha. That's a good move. That's a good move. Man, you're making me want to go home and play franchise mode. All right, OGMTG. Who are you getting? Tampa Bay, okay. Tampa Bay Lightning going to OGMTG. You're going to acquire Wallman. That's a good move. Or Matejchuk. It's not about who sucks. It's about who sucks in NHL 26 specifically. A game where Matt Nieto is goated. In fact, if you go to free agents right now, Ben, you can get Matt Nieto. And I would. Daryl getting Philly. He's gonna, let's go, the GOAT, Matt Nieto, number 83. Not on Philly. I'm talking about, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have multiple conversations while I'm doing a break. I just got excited by Ben. Ben, you always get me excited. All right, LA Kings are hiding from people in this one. I wonder if that means that we're going to hit a huge Quentin Byfield. Or a Gretzky. Who can you rip on St. Louis? St. Louis is huge, dude. St. Louis, you're looking for Dalibor Dvorsky and Jimmy Snuggerud. And my boy Braden Shen, potentially. He doesn't have a lot of value, but he's my favorite player in the NHL, so I will always shout out and love Braden Shen forever. Love Braden Shen. But they've got two huge rookies in 25-26. Dalibor Dvorsky is goading it up like a dog at the Olympics right now. You'll take a Bedard 101, that's all you need? Hey, simple, easy enough. I can't believe how deep LA has been hiding in a product or a break show that's perfect for LA. Yeah, exactly, C-Block. You don't want to get greedy. Just a Bedard 101. Nothing more. Nothing too nuts. Mac. Getting Seattle, so LA is still out there. LA is still hiding. Who will get them? The LA Kings. Kings versus Knights. Let's see it. Pulled a signed Snuggerud jersey patch out of your last break. Dude, that is sick. That kid is so good. Him and Dvorsky are the future of the Blues. I think that team is a team that, after another tanky kind of year this year, they could be very good soon. All right, OGMTG. Getting the Kings. There they are. Very nicely had, buddy. All right, it's Ottawa and Vegas if you're looking for hits. Ottawa, I think Shane Pinto is in 21-22. I can't really think of too much else, though. And then Vegas, you're looking for Dorofeyev and Logan Thompson. So of the two, I'd put Vegas ahead for sure. You just pulled a 19 out of 25. Zeddy clearly revered the other day. Dude, that is a beauty. We're all gambling addicts in here. This is a break channel. That's what we do. All right, Ottawa going to Snafinski. You guys are now bidding on the Vegas Golden Knights. If you want Dorofeyev, if you want some Logan Thompson rookie potential, now is the time to bid. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go. Who wants Vegas? Eichel. Yeah, absolutely. There's some big Eichel hits in this. There's a lot to be had with Vegas. But you have to hit it. That's the thing. Potential is potential. Hits are hits. Sometimes Florida ends up being the best team in the break. All right, Snafinski getting Vegas. Let's get the team in the notes. Let's get the rips in the chat. Oh my gosh. I almost did a mistake bigger than Brent. Could you imagine? I won't even say what I almost did. Oh, that was close. All right. Brent, I almost confirmed deleting the break. All right. There we go. Let's start breaking. Yeah, that's exactly what I almost did, dude. I almost hit confirm too. I'm glad they say you have to type it. All right. Here we go. Let's get the team board off and let's start ripping, baby. I think any order is fine with this, so we're just going to go for it. I do want to do 21-22 last. That's what we'll do. We'll do both 25-26 first. Skippy, did you get a team? Did I miss that? Didn't see you get a team. No, you're fine. No team. Oh, you're just trolling me. Thanks. You got me. Are you giggling? Does that make you happy? Does that bring you satisfaction? Yeah, now you know how George feels. You and George are the same, dude. All right, let's see. Pack 1, 25-26 SP game use. Let's go. It's like therapy. Just offered Nieto a 7-year contract for $1.6 million a year. He's got to accept that. Yo. We got a draft day marks. We're going to go from the back first. We got a Sebastian Aho. We got Ilya Sorokin and Jack McBain. Come on, baby. This could be huge. We got a Jacob Quillen for the Leafs. Tim Washi, 253 out of 399. Nick Suzuki, Slavkovsky, 29 out of 199. Troop Threads. Gustav Nyquist, 4 Nations face-off card. Hey, Albert Johansson, Stadium Series. There's a cool Red Wings card. And here we go. Draft day mark. Pick number 31. This is Logan Mailloux. Logan Mailloux with a teeny tiny little autograph. 19 out of 35. Nice hit for Montreal. You got the big M. That would be the chase for his letters as well. Especially being on Montreal. That M is a very sought after card. Not too shabby. All right, let's jump in. 25-26 Black Diamond. Let's get something massivo. Something crazy. Oh, that's a heavy pack too. Maybe it's just heavy because I went from SP though. That could be it. It might not actually be the pack itself that's heavy, but it could be. No, that's thick all the way through. Holy. Okay, let's see what we got, baby. This could be huge. We've got a William Nylander. Yo! What? That is beautiful. Oh my goodness, is that the eyeball? Wow, Joakim Kemmel. Dude, that is sick. For Nashville. We got a Zane Parekh. This one's numbered 18 out of 49, by the way. Zane Parekh, Black Diamond debut relics. Matthew Schaefer, rookie gems. There you go, Islanders. That is a huge card. With Cole Caulfield, 213 out of 249 behind him. So this is 252 out of 399. And our last card, it's an exquisite. Cam Lund. I got excited thinking it was maybe Misa. Cam Lund for the Sharks. All right, guys. Well, that was our 25-26 Black Diamond. Very nice. Let's move into 23-24 SP Game Used Edition. You have Nashville C-Blocka. Hell yeah. That is a huge hit for you. What a beautiful card. Joakim Kemmel. I like that I cut the right part of the box and then I opened the different part. All right, let's get a Bedard, baby. Skunk incoming? Nah. Oh, we got something real thick as the second card. 91 out of 231 for Mark Stone. That's how many games he spent on LTIR, probably. We've got a Fabrics of Patrice Bergeron. We got an Ollie Eriksson Ek for the Ducks, authentic rookies. We got a Kevin Hayes, our second Kevin Hayes autograph that we pulled today. Interesting. For the Flyers there. Yo, Tarasenko, 3 out of 5 for the Blues. Very low numbered Vladdy. That is nice. And what is, oh, Capitals, okay. Is that Dylan Strome? Dylan's, what a patch. Dylan Strome, 34 out of 35. What a patch for the Capitals, dude. What a patch. Okay. That was actually a pretty decent box. Vladdy, 3 out of 5. That's a pretty big hit for the Blues. That's a pretty big sleeve for a card that doesn't need it. All right. We're going to be moving on to our final box, the 21-22 Black Diamond, in just a moment. You had Caps and Blues, then you're killing it, dude. You are killing it. Yeah, you did. You're doing well, buddy. Last box. First time ever opening 21-22 Black Diamond. Let's go. First time opening it. Let's see if we can get something huge. Cole Caulfield would be very nice. The year he's having. Couple of great years for Cole Caulfield since Martin St. Louis has taken over. Ooh. Ooh, this looks interesting. This looks interesting. We're starting off with Bo Horvat. Yo! Keith Tkachuk, Diamond Legends to 25. That's going to Winnipeg right there. Wow. The Winnipeg Jets hitting a monster. We got a Brad Marchand. Diamond Mine. Or Diamond Might. Not too bad. Mo Seider, rookie debut jersey. 2 more cards. Seth Jarvis, rookie gems. There you go. Big hit for Carolina. And our final hit of this one, it's an exquisite collection. Lucas Raymond, look at the patch on that. 95 out of 99. There you go, Detroit. There you go, Detroit. You hit the Mo Sider and Lucas Raymond. Dude, way to go. All right, that was our break show, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So there we have it. Well, thank you guys so much for jumping in for our breaks today. It was a legendary break day. We had all kinds of bangers hit. I've been your host, Roderick Foster. Thank you guys so much. This is Pastime Sports and Games live on WhatNot. We will see you guys tomorrow. Till next time, see ya. Or as Brent would say, toodles.
And Rod's hot takes. There's no better hockey cards breaks. We gather around, the excitement's high as we crack these packs and let hopes fly. One last take on Pastime Sports tonight.